took a while, but the first home game is on the horizon this weekend, MK Dons. There must be some excitement, I guess. Obviously, first chance to go out the Northern Commercial Stadium as Bradford City manager.
Yeah, of course. One of the big reasons for coming was the home support, the size of the football club, and what we've got to do now is, with the remaining home games especially, is to make it a real intimidating place for the opposition, stay with the team through good and bad, and really make it difficult for whoever's playing against us on a Saturday or a midweek game to really encourage the players. What's happened in the past has happened now with everything that's been involved. It's what happens and what people can affect in the future, and that's from the players running, chasing, working, giving everything for the shirt, but also the supporters staying with the team and really backing them, which I know they've done for large parts. And let's use the last 12 games as a real sort of rallying call. Let's have a real good go, everybody, and give everything that we've got to make sure it's a successful end of the season. We sort of want to look forward to. I think, as you said, it's been a while coming, and now we're excited about the challenge in front of us. Obviously, we're very respectful of the opposition who we're going to be playing tomorrow and in future, but we've got to think about what we can do as a football club to achieve success again.
And you mentioned obviously respect for the opposition. Obviously, MK Dons, the opponents this weekend. Obviously, new manager Dan McGeechy, perhaps not at the start he would have wanted ideally, but I suppose you look at his defeats, they've all come by just a single goal margin. It shows they obviously are sticking within games despite obviously their current league position.
Look, they're fighting for their lives, as every team is at this moment in time, for different reasons. They're fighting for points to get out of the relegation area, we're fighting for points to get into the playoffs again. So there's a lot at stake for a lot of clubs still from now to the end of the season, and we've done our work, we've analysed the situation, we've looked at the key areas that we can hurt them, but also what they could hurt us with as well. We've got some players have got a bit of experience around them. You look at the back three that they've been playing recently, Watton, Ward and Lewington, got plenty of games under the belt, so we know what to expect from them. We've got to do what we need to do, and do whatever's required to go and win a game, whether it's a scrappy 1-0 or a fluent game where we win by a few goals. Do whatever we need to do to win the game.
Charlie White starts his 3-match suspension this Saturday. Obviously big loss for us, big player, but does it at least give you the opportunity to maybe try a new setup, new personnel in the side perhaps that you wouldn't have done? Obviously if Charlie would have been playing, he's normally one of those first starters.
Yeah, look, it's not ideal to have your leading goal scorer out for 3 matches. Obviously we appealed it and it didn't work, but what it does, it gives somebody else the opportunity to get the shirt and keep the shirt. I've said, I think last week sometime, that there would be no greater satisfaction for me that Charlie White in 3 games time doesn't get back into the team, because it means somebody within the team and the team have been doing so well, and that's what you need, level of competition. There'll be players that will probably play tomorrow that have not played a great deal of football, but have got a chance. I said from day one, the slate is clean with everybody. Go and do enough to impress myself during the training sessions to then take it into the match day situation. So whatever team that goes out onto that pitch on Saturday, let's all back each other and work right the way through the 90 plus minutes that's going to be available to us to win the game.
And obviously with Charlie being out, Jake Reeves and Ryan McGowan, I guess that's the same situation for them. Obviously they've got, well, rather with Charlie being suspension, obviously Jake and Ryan have got their injury issues aside, that obviously will keep them out this weekend. Yeah,
look, the other two are out, and the bonus this week was that Alex Jones got 45 minutes plus Amari Patrick as well, so another options available. Both certainly won't be available to start because they've been out such a period of time, but they're working their way back to being around the first team squad, so them options are available to, which is a bonus for me.
And obviously the hope will be to try and get back to winning ways this weekend against the Dons. Is the hope as well, I guess, that we can get that first victory? It can kind of kick us on for the remaining 11 games.
Well, that's what we're all looking for now. We want a victory. Said earlier, whether it's a scrappy win or a fluent win, or do whatever's required to win a game. We need to win football matches to get us where we want to get to. No better place to do it on Saturday at home, and then hopefully it's a kickstart of a successful run of games for us.